now because we have practically lost it. You know, the youths are not following the ways of the leaders, and leadership is not exemplary in Nigeria anymore.
No, I think we haven't lost it all. We've lost it. We've lost a bit of it. We must make sure that we do not lose it all. And what should we do? I did something in my village. When I became head of state, in 1977, I decided to go to my village. I left the village in 1952. But I didn't go back there.
At all.
Yeah. So between 1952 and 1977, I didn't go to the village. I didn't go back to the village. So I went in how long was that? 25
like,
years? 25 years.
So that was 23 years.
Huh?
23.
Yeah.
52
22
to
years.
72. 25 years.
25 years, okay. That's a quarter of a century. So I went to my village, and what did I see? I saw the eclipse of a community. The village was dying.
Yeah.
The village was dying. And I spent the night there as military head of state. Ayo Balogun was the governor here. And Ayo said he couldn't stay with me. I said, don't worry, you go back. And then I thought, what could we do? So I had a cousin who had just retired from the army. He went to the war front, he joined the army, went to the war front, and retired as a corporal, was living in Lagos. So I called him. I said, look, I want you to return to the village. He said, me? I said, yes. I said, what for? I said, well, if you return, maybe we'll stand a chance of reviving the village. Like that. His wife, with whom he was living in Lagos, then said, look, he can go, but she will not go with him to the village. So my cousin said, all right, since you have asked me to go, I will go. And I pleaded with the wife. The wife said he won't go. Okay, cousin, who was, no, I think it's me.
Okay. Oh, sorry, sir. But
Okay.
yeah.
No, don't worry, don't worry. A year later, I had another cousin to go. And that was the beginning of revival of our village. The village today is, we have a secondary school. Today, we have a secondary school in the village. We started the secondary school September last year. And in the first year, they have 157 students in forms 1 and 2. What I'm saying is that I think we need to have a moral and cultural rearmament. Moral and cultural rearmament. I think you understand what I mean by that. Now, there's so much good in our culture that we shouldn't just throw it away. Even our language is so rich. Look, our Muslim brothers will say 99 names of God. The Christians will say 50 names of God. Elohim, El this, El that.
El Shaddai.
El Shaddai and all that. Look, the Yorubas have over 1,000 names of God.
Yes.
Beautiful language. Ọlọ́wọ́ gbogbo tí you're made laughing. You cannot even translate it to English.
Yeah.
Now, but they are so beautiful, so nice. And I believe that is part of what we should do. The Yorubas have over 1,000 names of God.
Yes.
Beautiful language. Ọlọ́wọ́ gbogbo tí you're made laughing. You cannot even translate it to English.
Yeah.
Now, but they are so beautiful, so nice. And I believe that is part of what we should do, what I call. I have a daughter married to an Englishman. And what delights me was both my daughter and the husband, they want their 2 sons to learn Yoruba. And it is really, we have to go. Now, there was a time when I was growing up, and when in early 50s and things and 50s, when they say, you are punished for speaking vernacular.
Yes.
A friend of mine, a distinguished university professor, said to me, it was when his son got to UK and wrote to him and said, look, the people here don't want to know how well I speak English. I may speak English like the Queen. That's not what they want to know about me. What they want to know about me is what is authentically Yoruba. What is authentically Yoruba? You can quote Shakespeare. That's not. But what they want to learn is what is authentically Yoruba. And we shouldn't throw that away.
Especially now that our language is going to extinction.
But
Our language is going to extinction.
no, not really. I think some people have tried to to try and modernize it in a way. For instance, the thing that we used to have signs up and down, they have done it in now air. You used to, in my days, this sign that you know that your air is long air. But now they actually write 2 airs to show that you are prolonging the air. I think that sort of thing, and even the Bible, have been written in what I would call modern Yoruba. I think that sort of thing. I've just written a foreword, and you will be surprised that I wrote it even in Yoruba, to a book written by a bishop in Yoruba. And I think we need to encourage more of that. Let us do whatever we can in Yoruba, because of the tonal nature of Yoruba is not easy. But like I said earlier on, those fables, those stories, I have written about 12 stories of tortoise, which I found, and people find it very, very interesting. It teaches moral, and they are all of Yoruba, I think. And in fact, I wrote it in English. It's translated into French, Yoruba, and Hausa, and it's been sold as published in those 5 languages.
Yes.
And when people read it, whether you read it in French or in English or in Hausa or in Igbo or whatever, people say, oh, this is very good. Now, let us have more of that type of thing. Let us